Real entertainment coming at you live. Hope everyone's having a blessed day as I am. Happy Labor's Day, if you want to consider that a holiday, but real entertainment coming at you live, most authentic network you'll ever find, please like, share, and subscribe, Chosen ones. A topic I wanted to get on, like, if you're in if you feel like you're in a situation, like, you don't know how, like, there's a situation you need to get out of, because I'm in like, the situation I'm in is just like, like, the person that tells the truth gets hated on the most. And it's just like, as your vibration goes higher and higher, but you can't be around a bunch of negative people all the time. Because that just brings your energy down. Like, what did I ever do to you? Because valuable lesson I learned is just like something you just keep to yourself. You have to know your value. It's just like it's like literally we can talk about everything else except for anything good or anything that gets you to your potential, and which right now is called the truth. People want to stay stuck in denial, or the truth is just like I talked to this one lady that I thought was cool, whatever, just started talking about. And I started talking about vibe, energy, and it's just like, that, like, we're all about energy, and, and it's just like, the people that, people hang out with you hang out with people that have high energy, that talk about good things, want to see you going, your energy would be high. You hang around low vibrating people, your energy would be low. I don't want to talk about that. And I respected that, but it was the energy that I felt that came off her. It was like I stabbed her in the back, like. And it's just like, I don't, trying to make me feel some type of way. Like I did wrong. Like, what do you mean? We can talk about everything else. We can talk about drama. We can talk about unnecessary shit. But anything for your highest good, I don't want to hear about it, or it's a problem. People hate hearing the truth. And that's what it came down to. The whole main goal is for them to make you feel some type of way, to get a reaction out of you. You always gotta remain positive, and it's just like, and what dawned on me, like, hey, I know my value. I'm done trying to, help, like, help people or throw advice out there, once again, but but as a chosen one, like, we're a very kind, empathetic person. Like, we take on the emotions of other people. So it's just like, when we feel negative energy, like, hey, you cool? What's wrong? You're and it's just like, you're literally all open ears when I'm either, talking out in general, or anybody around me, or talking to someone else. You're all listening. But if it's anything directed towards you, or anything that you felt that, that triggered you, you felt that I'm attacking, and all of a sudden I'm the bad guy? You don't sit there and argue with a person or trying to get your point across. You just, you show your true colors. Energy never lies. And it's just like, trying to get, and the whole goal is for them to make you feel some way, or, to get you to react. It's like, to them, like, it's like, it's like brownie points. It's like, for them to get you upset or make you feel some type of way or to bring your energy down, it makes them feel happier. You don't sit there and waste your energy trying to act. It's called karma, the universal law, with cause and effect. You know, and it's just like I understand my value. You know, I speak when spoken to, or people that channels the same energy. But it's just like I'm telling you right now, like the more understanding, bro, like the universe, God Himself has you in these situations for a reason. Whether they give you credit or want to acknowledge you, you're literally healing these people around them. It's just the truth hurts, you know. These people put on smiles and, you know, act certain way and all this, you know, but deep down, the truth will set you free. You know, it was just like, like literally, I was just sitting there like, man, we're talking about vibes, energy, and, you know, when you get to, like literally, like when you get to know yourself, when you hang around, low vibrating people, you become low. When you hang around high vibrating people, you become high. And I just felt the energy like somebody, like stabbed you in the back. Like, you know, if the shoe fits, weird. But you're not going to make me feel some type of way when I'm speaking my truth and standing in my truth. And it's just like, you cannot help no one that does not want help. Everybody's in there. You know, you were in a situation like literally everybody's in there stuck on a trauma bond. Or want to stay stuck. Or want to keep you at a low vibrating level. Oh, what's wrong with you? I'm just smiling. I'm being, you know, I'm happy. Oh man, got his attention. You know, I don't sit there and go back and forth with you, or is everything cool? You know, if anybody crosses the boundary, I will be direct and tell you. But other than that, my word is valuable, you know. Everything I do is show and prove. It's just like we can, it's just like, hey man, it's like, when you're the positive person around a bunch of negative people, and it's just like, man, it's like you gotta, like, you either, you gotta move, you gotta get a new a new plan, because like literally it doesn't matter, like literally it does not matter what you say, it does not matter what you do for a person. You have the best advice, you can give them a roadmap, you can draw it out for them, you can literally draw it out. Hey man, this is what you need to do. But they don't take it as, they'll take it as like you're trying to attack them, and they'll hate you for that because it shatters their illusion, the delusion that they were living in. There was a quote by, I think, I forgot, it was like, quote, he was like, a lot of, the reason why people hold on to hatred so stubbornly, because as soon as the hatred goes away, they have to deal with the pain, face the pain. I mean, something like that quote. But I was like, damn. Once again, the reason why people hold on to their hate is because as soon as the hate is gone, they have to deal with their pain. Chosen ones, man, we go through the most. It's nothing like somebody getting hated on for just speaking the truth. Cause I just started talking about injury. I'm like, you can say what you want, you say anything, but it's not what you say. It's how you make me feel. And I'm just, and it was just like I was just telling in general. All of a sudden, everything was all cool. Everything's all cool. But every time I get to speaking out in general or anybody, bro, it's all as quiet as the mouse. It's all ears. But when it feels like it's directed towards them or anything like that, it's just like, oh, or I said something to trigger you, I'm the bad guy and I'm the enemy. And it just right there, I just found out, like, you gotta stop helping people that don't want to see, that don't want help. You gotta let them learn their lessons and feed your energy to people that will, feed it back. It's just like, cause I'm just that's just my nature. That's just, but at the same time, it's just like, you can literally, you can cuss these people out. You can give them advice and help and like, this is what you're doing. But at the end of the day, that shit will go through deaf ears. It's just like talking to a brick wall. And when they see you coming in there being happy, you're doing good, you don't need nothing from nobody, you going for your goals and ambitions, and you're out of the situation that they're still stuck in or don't want to see their way out of it, they don't like you for that. And they'll do anything to bring you back down. But they're all ears when somebody did something to somebody else trying to get game, thinking they can go run the game on someone else. You can act like something, but if it's not in you, it goes through. It won't happen. You can not act like something you're not. It's just to try to bring your spirits down and make you feel some type of way. And I just like right there, they told me, until I get out, until I get out of the situation that I'm in, like, it's just like you have to get yourself out of the situation. It's like literally, if you can just imagine, like, if you're a positive go person that, that goes by your heart and don't do wrong by people, you're like a ball of light, like literally, like you're like a ball of light around a bunch of dark entities. And they don't like you because you can see right through them and it shines the light on their demons. Some people like suffering. Some people like pain. And I just like, what? I know who to give my energy, who to talk to. And all goes to try to bring you down or make you feel some type of way. If you in a situation like, man, why? Why am I in this situation? Why? You be minding your business. You try to give positive feedback, trying to help someone to see the best in them. And it all comes down to them that, that you're happy, they're stuck, they don't want to move, or they don't want to face the truth. So they'll hate you for that. You gotta know your value, chosen one, star seeds, light workers. Like literally, man, the universe, the universe has you around these people for a reason. And I had to remind myself that you're here to wake these people up. The ones that wake up, the ones that don't. The ones here, they listening whether they tell you or not. And if you wonder why you don't be having why nobody wants to talk to you or have a conversation with you, because they know anything that comes out your mouth will be the truth. And some people aren't ready to face it. And every time you speak, I only speak when I really got something to say, And you don't be thinking like you don't mean nothing by it. You're just like, oh man. Oh man, I don't like discussing that type of things at work. And I'm just like, I have a photographic memory of, we used to talk about this, but I must have said something that directed towards you or made you feel some type of way. Then all of a sudden I'm like, And I didn't react. All I did was just like, oh, okay, no problem. And I respected that. But it was the energy that I felt. Like, then all of a sudden, everybody in the room started acting funny, Everybody get to acting funny and shit as soon as you get to saying some real shit. And it, right there, that just chosen ones. That just told me right there. Speak to people that, are on a high vibrating level. Quit trying to help people or, see the best of people that don't want to be helped. Stuck in a trauma bond type shit, Please like and share this video, and get your, and when you can, man, timing right, bro. Remove yourself from the, situation. Get around people that are positive, uplifting, around, But I'm talking about if you're in a situation where you can't move at the time or, you just can't right now, just, hey, man, keep your energy to yourself. Act accordingly. Treat people accordingly. Hey, hi, how you doing? Cool, Anybody with a positive, high vibration, cool. We talk, whatever. But just don't react, because they're going to be doing little shit to trying to, it's just like little kid shit, They can't fuck with you, bro, because you'll call them out on their shit. Right there and then. So yeah. Please like and share this video. Follow me at 100%/realent.net. Subscribe to the Most Authentic Network. If you want to get a couple life coaching sessions in with me, and if you want to ride, no matter what you do, and these people, like, why these people hate me when you didn't do nothing to them, and you give out nothing, you try to give good advice, want to see the best in them. They don't hate you. They hate the truth that you reveal, the lie that they're living. You speak upon shit that, a lie that they're living, and it makes them have to go look at themselves. And, when the truth comes, you got to face your pain and demons. Real entertainment.